Hello.
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Hold on, please. Okay. Hello. Hello and welcome to Seven Sentinels. This is Grand Master Class and I'm Peter Simon with you. This is a speaking session, role play card, thermal burn to the forehead, accidental burn. Now we have with us Nikita Kanyan from Chandigarh. Hello, Nikita.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, you have 3 minutes to prepare the card. And if you have any doubts, you can ask me before we start. 3 minutes for preparation. This is your preparation time.
Okay, sir.
You can start once you are ready.
Yes, sir, I'm ready.
Yeah, you can start then.
Okay, sir. Good morning. My name is Nikita, and I am the emergency staff nurse in this hospital. So, how can I help you?
Yes, nurse. My name is Linda, and I am 23 years old. I
Okay.
am an aspiring model. You know, I had some problems, serious problems. See what happened to my forehead. Oh, I'm lost. I burned my forehead with a hair curling iron while getting ready for an outing with my friends. It happened while I was watching TV at the same time.
Okay, I understand what you're trying to say me. Firstly, I will giving you some painkillers, and I'm applying your ointment to your skin. So, uh, oh, is that okay?
That's fine, nurse, but I'm very much upset and I'm depressed. You know, I'm lost totally. I don't know what to do. I applied a compress using a cold towel and on the burned area. And, you know, I actually had read online some time ago, and I did that only thing which I knew. I called my friend and she advised me to come here. I am now totally distressed due to burning pain, and I'm worried about whether the burn would leave a permanent disaster for me, a permanent scar on my face.
Don't worry. I understand your feeling. I'm sorry to hear that, but your wound will be healed after 3 to 6 weeks. So it's important to first that heal to wound firstly, because the damaged tissue will repair by the new tissue, and it slowly healed up, and the scar may be faded over the time.
Okay, nurse, I am concerned about these permanent scars because these scars could hurt my career. I may lose many opportunities because you know my everything depends on my physical appearance.
I understand your concern. So there is some home remedies which enhance the recovery and minimize the scarring. I hope you can do that. So first, moisturize your body, your scarring area, cover the scar area, use the sunscreen to protect the UV rays, and use the aloe vera gel. Increase the vitamin C and vitamin E level in your healthy diet, and keep your hydrated body. So drink lot of water. I hope that you can cope with that things which I told you.
Of course, I really appreciate your concern, but I want more information about the scarring. How can I avoid that and totally come out of that?
So the scars may be spread over time. If you do the palliative care of the wound at your home, it reduces scarring. If the scab develops, don't pull it. And there are many cosmetic treatments available after the burn has healed, and the healing stage is 3 to 6 weeks. So I will uh, want to tell that there are many dermatologists who can offer the more information after your wound is healed. How's that sound?
Yes, sir. That's fine, nurse. I really am happy regarding what you have told, but I want to know how long it will take the burn to totally heal without any, all the evidence washed out.
Okay, must say that if you do the all uh, home remedies, like moisturize yourself or sunscreen or using aloe vera gel, increasing your healthy diet or keep hydrated yourself. So it must take 3 to 6 weeks to heal properly.
Okay. And regarding, okay, fine. I will wait for my wound to heal. No problem. Okay. Is there anything else that I need to know, nurse?
Yes, you have to revisit in 2 weeks for the review. And I'm also giving some medication to you for your home. So if the pain occur, you can take that.
Yeah, definitely, nurse. Thank you very much. And okay, should I come and have another meeting with you
Yeah, you should come. You can come in after the 2 weeks for the
after
review.
2 weeks? Okay, after 2 weeks. Yeah, definitely. I will come and meet you, nurse. That was very nice. I will come and attend. Yeah, so that you can have a review of the progress and you can suggest me some changes, whatever. Thank you very much for your patience and kindness, nurse.
Thank you so much.
Okay, now let me give you some points which are very, very important. Okay. Yeah, relax now. I'll be giving you some suggestions,
Yes, sir.
some recommendations, and some improvements. So we can, yeah. First thing is, I have noticed some points which I can discuss with you. So these points are, yeah. You said after 3 to 6 weeks.
Weeks.
After 3 to 6 weeks is a wrong usage of grammar because 6 or 3 they are plural. So three
Yes, sir.
weeks or 6 weeks. So 3 to 6 weeks and not week. So you
Yes,
have
sir.
to add the plural form 3 weeks or 6 weeks or 3 to 6 weeks. That is number one. Number
Yes, sir.
two, you have in many utterances you said uh, uh, like
Mm-hmm.
that sounds you have
Pauses.
produced those sounds which are necessarily unnecessary. Okay, they are unnecessary sounds. They have no meaning, they have no purpose, they have no effect, they have no impact on your speaking. So avoid these sounds which reveal that you are not mentally ready for the next sentence. So you are getting yourself caught, you are hitting your own goal, okay, and giving the
Yes, sir.
point to others. So you have to be very clear. See, when I am speaking, I normally don't use, but when I also have the similar situation, like I don't know what to say, then definitely I'll just have to open my mouth and I'll say like that. So normal routine. So instead of that one, what you can do is, even I or anybody in the world in that matter, so everyone has this problem, but what you have to do, there is nothing we can do except one option: close your mouth and zip your lips tight. Don't let the air pass through your mouth. That's all. So keep it tight, and only when you're ready with the sentence, you open your mouth. Let it take 2 seconds or 3 seconds, no problem. But instead of making these vague sounds, better to make it silent time. That's what it is. So don't open your
Yes, sir.
mouth if you're not ready. Then next one, suddenly you open your mouth and you don't know what to say. So it gives this awkward situation. So you have to be very careful. And there are some pauses and breaks. So you don't know and you are silent. That is pause and breaks. Suddenly you stop somewhere and you start somewhere. So that's a wrong thing. Then you use the word phrase cope with. That was really wonderful. Cope with is a really excellent phrase, and that can be used in your speaking session. Cope with means overcome. Cope with means overcome, manage, okay, effectively. That is the point. So it was an excellent phrase, and you can definitely use it in your speaking and writing also. because this gives you added advantage. The next one, the scars may be fade. You can say the scars may fade or the scars will fade away. So maybe fade. The scars may be fade. Maybe the scars will fade away. So the scars may fade away or the scars will fade away. Maybe means doubtful. Maybe the scars will fade away. Maybe is not there also, it's okay. The scars B is not necessary there. The next one, dermatologist. You said dermatologist, dermatologist. It's a dermatologist, dermatologist. And you said dermatologist. So that's a mistake. And how that sound? How that sound? How does that sound? How does that sound? So that's the way how you have to speak. And after 2 weeks, you said after 2 weeks, you could have used a better word, after a fortnight. Fortnight means 2 weeks. Many people don't know the usage of this fortnight. You know what is a fortnight, definitely, but you don't use it. That's the point. It's a passive vocabulary, and you have to make it active vocabulary. So I'm telling you because it is my active vocabulary, but for you it is passive vocabulary. So you did 2 weeks. Whenever you want to say 2 weeks, you can say a fortnight. So these are some things, not just mistakes, but suggestions and improvements also I have given you. Then apart from that, I want to give you some feedback regarding the various components in speaking. First one, the introduction was not very effective. You have to give an effective introduction in that matter. So whenever the beginning, a good beginning, a good beginning is half done. Okay, a good beginning is half done. Someone sometimes said that a project begins well is half achieved, accomplished. A well-begun project is half accomplished. So beginning itself, it was somewhat wavery. You're not very fine and comfortable in the beginning. Yeah, maybe it was the first time you're coming to a speaking session with me directly on live, whatever. You need not fear because you are the boss here. I'm just a patient. You should remember that. Don't see me like a teacher. Don't see me like an examiner or an interlocutor. Just believe that you are a patient and I am a patient and you are a nurse. So you are the boss. Remember that. The next one, you could have introduced like this. Accident and emergency department. Okay. So you can, yes, come on in. Please have your seat. First, you should ask them to be seated or something like that. Make it a formal style. Come on in. Please have your seat. Then he'll say, she will say, thank you. And you can say like this. Well, let me introduce myself. I am Nikita Kanyan, a registered nurse working in this accident and emergency department of this prestigious hospital. I presume you are in pain. Can you please introduce yourself to me and explain the reason for your visit? This is a solid beginning. So yes, then she will tell. Now you understand how to begin a speaking session?
Yes, sir.
You have to talk about yourself, you have to talk about the hospital department, and you have to talk about the setting, and you should be the authority over the subject, and then you have to ask for introduction, and then you have to ask her to explain her problem. These are the things which you should begin, and that was a half not very well accomplished. The next one, your confidence level was not a very high, it was moderate, average. So you have to improve your confidence level. Why I'm giving you a practice sessions with Kezia? And that is the reason you have to go and practice fluency there. Even if it is a mistake, you have to do mistakes also with confidence. Okay, no matter, I am the boss here. I can do mistakes because I'm learning. So if I'm doing mistakes, Mr. Peter is definitely there. Grandmaster class provides me with the solutions. Yes, I will get classical corrections for my sentences, no doubt. So why should I fear? That should be your motto. The next one, grammar. Yeah, you have grammatical errors to some extent, but you can definitely overcome these things. I'll give you explanation how you can overcome with these grammatical concerns. So whenever there are grammar classes, attend those classes and make the notes based on those classes. Right. Now also I'm going to give you some sentences for today. The next one, vocabulary. Your vocabulary should be C1 and C2 vocabulary. Now, what are C1 and C2 vocabulary? You should understand the difference. Superiority, inferiority. These are C2 level vocabulary. Okay. Outstanding is a better word. Good. Okay. So words which are excellent, graded as a C1 and C2 vocabulary, you have to implement those words. The next one is pronunciation. Of course, we are not native speakers, so definitely there will be a problem with pronunciation, but definitely you can improve. How you can improve is by listening to various podcasts, and then you can take the audios of listening and you can repeat after them. You can play the audio and you can repeat after them. Then definitely you can overcome that particular problem. The next one, sentences structures. Yeah, how to make sentences is a bit problem. So slowly but gradually you can understand. I will explain you. Explanation will be provided. Why do you want to say I will explain you? I is not important, you is not important, because only I is there and only you is there. So only one patient and one nurse is there. No need to say I will explain you, because you only should explain. That is already understood. So there is no need to say I will explain you. You can say explanation will be provided. Passive voice. Avoid personal pronouns. Avoid active voice. Avoid giving self-importance. Avoid giving importance to the patient also. Give more importance to the subject of the sentence which you are talking. I will explain you. Where is the subject I? I is not the important thing here. Okay, you will be explained. You also is not important here. Explanation is the important point in this sentence. So explanation will be provided. So this is the way how we call classical English. Otherwise, it is called cheap English. Cheap, very ordinary or mediocre, underrated English. I will explain you is underrated English, and it's very difficult to pass OET with that. So if you say explanation will be provided, you can get A grade or at least a B grade, B plus. Next one, this is called sentence structure. These are called sentence structures. Explanation will be provided, and therefore stay calm and learn the procedures. So explanation will be provided, and therefore there is no need to be alarmed about the present condition. So two sentences joining into one mega sentence, forming compound sentence or complex sentence or simple sentence. Because explanation will be provided, there is no need to be alarmed about your present condition. You need not be alarmed about your present condition, because explanation will be provided for managing or for treating the scar and regain normalcy. So these are the ways how you can make it into a complex sentence using because and compound sentence. Okay. Or
Okay,
you
sir.
can make it simple sentence. The next one, accuracy. What is accuracy? Accuracy is related to vocabulary. Accuracy is related to grammar. Accuracy is related to the pronunciation. So you have to improve and enhance your quality regarding. Then fluency. Fluency means the flow of speech. The continuity of speech is called fluency, without pausing and breaking a number of times. That is called fluency. The next one, passive voice. Use passive voice to the maximum. Flaunt, because this will give you a lot of score, marks. The next one, flow of thought, idea generation. What should I speak now? What should I speak next? What should I speak after? And what should I speak in the beginning? What should I speak in the ending? This is called planning. Devise a plan what you are going to do. When you should give reassurance, when you should elicit information, when you should sympathize or be empathetic with the patient, when you should be concluding, what is the state? All these things you have to plan well in advance. Next one, subject knowledge. You have to gain more subject knowledge. How will you gain? Listen to others' audios. Number of people are doing speaking sessions. You can listen to the others' audios. Go to the Telegram channel, Practice at Kezia. It is our channel, Classical Corrections part. Or you can go to Classical Corrections. There are a number of audios. Play the audios. Just type the name, burnt forehead. You will get a number of audios. Then you can listen to them. And then you can note down some sentences from there and try to modify them to suit your requirements. You need not practice as it is. The next one, reassurance. Reassurance is very important. What is reassurance? The patient is in tension, the patient is in worry. Okay, you have to give reassurance. How can you reassure? Is not, I reassure you, there is nothing to worry. This is not a reassurance. Of course, I absolutely agree with your worry. If I were in your situation, I would have definitely reacted in a similar fashion. And in that matter, any individual who has burned his head will do the same things. Therefore, there is nothing to be alarmed about this condition. All the people, and according to my experience, many people have faced similar burns and they have approached our hospital, and I have seen through their recovery gradually. And that is the reason why I tell you to be relaxed. It's quite common. Majority of the people in one situation or the other have cuts or burns or injuries, minor, medium, or major. And these conditions can gradually be treated. So this is the way how you can. How does that sound in the ending? Then he will be very happy or she will be very happy. Then next one, conclusion. And your conclusion was not very clear. It was very abrupt. I said, thank you very much. Thank you. You did not conclude properly. How are you going to conclude? Thank you very much for visiting our hospital. I believe that you have got all the information required or you need it. In case you have any other doubts or questions or queries concerning this problem, you can ask me and I'm ready to help you to the best of my knowledge. Thank you once again. Have a nice day. Something. Be formal.
Okay, sir.
So I have given you an introduction. I have given one sentence regarding reassurance, and I have given one sentence regarding conclusion. These three, you go to the YouTube video. It is in your name. You just type your name in YouTube. Just type your name and you will get all your videos. And then what you can do is you can write these sentences, which I have told you.
Yes,
And
sir.
you can use these sentences in every other speaking session. Not as it is. You can alter, modify, change, edit, and do whatever you want. But the style is very important. What words and what sentences you are not using, you are using, not important. Are
Yes,
you
sir.
achieving the desired result or not is very important. Now you have 1 minute to speak whatever you want. How was it before this session? How are Grandmaster classes sessions to you? How is our training? What did you learn from this speaking session? Was it beneficial for you or not? Is this one-on-one personal session effective or not? What did you learn? How will you improve? All these things. You have 1 minute to speak. Your time starts now.
Okay, sir. So, as my speaking session is going so tough to me, but right now I'm heard your suggestions and how to affect my conversation between the patient is I feeling that I can do that, and there's a lot of point, so I should work on it, like idea and explanation to how to explain and how to make sentences. So I sure that I could do that, and grandmaster classes is very good. It's improving my speaking and reading and writing. So I really got beneficial things from them. So I really feel that I can do that.
Yes. Thank you very much. Have a
Thank you,
nice
sir.
day.